That's so cool. I had a really bad time at the start of it. I was mad. But we persevered and we learned something new. I'm still connected to the umbilical cord. I have yarn mail. This is my first time ordering from Wool & Company, Wool & Co. So let's open this up. I had them roll the hanks into little balls, which is complimentary, which is awesome because I don't have the little doodad to roll this thing into a ball. So first color is this black one. Whoa. This is color 8555, which is just a black color. And then the other color is white. This one is 8505. This is my first time getting Cascade 220. I hear people using it all the time, and it feels really nice. I am just going to use it by themselves, and I'll be making this pattern. I am part of the test group for this, and I'm so excited. So we'll see if there's any kinks in it that need to be worked out. I'm super stoked on it. Love the design. So super amped up. I got way more than necessary, but I didn't want to run out, and I figured I could probably make a hat or something. These are classic, just black and white colors, so I'll use them. Let's get this cardigan started.
Something in here ain't quite right. I see shadows late at night. I hear echoes, smell perfume when I flip the bedroom light. Tossing and turning until I woke. My bed was in flames, I began to choke. Everything I ever had went up in smoke. It's only me who still remains. I don't feel like going home. I ain't going home. I don't feel like going home. And if it's still okay, I love to stay. I don't feel like going home. No ghost can haunt me, I ain't afraid. No memories to flicker and to fade.
I've been working on this tattoo cardigan like crazy. Unfortunately, I had to rip out about 12 rows last night, and I put my lifeline in, did it wrong, had to figure out how to fix it without having to completely start all over. It was a time. So that's why I haven't talked to the camera at all, because I was mad. This is where we're at. I have so much done. I just cast it on under the sleeve on this side. The next row I'll do this side, but it's looking so good. Let me see. I'll hold it right side. This is where we're at, and it's looking so good. I am so happy that I went back and frogged that big section because it looks so good. Look at that. Dude, that's crazy. That's so cool. So I'll probably work on it for the rest of the night. I've ignored almost all my responsibilities, and I did water my plants, so something. But I do need to do like laundry and grocery shopping and whatnot tomorrow. So tomorrow will be my be an adult day. Today is I finished my first week at my new job, and I just want to knit day. I think the pattern is reading up super well. What was helpful is being told what row is a knit and what side is a purl, like on the numbers. Like I think it's the odds are the right side, so purling. Then the evens were on the wrong side, so purling. That was super helpful. And that's actually what helped me realize that I did make a mistake and was off. So this is why we test things, guys. Figure it out. So it's been a minute since I've given an update. I went home to Minnesota to visit my family, and so I got a lot of time to work on my cardigan. So let me show you where we're at. I'm about 1.5 ways through the front panels here. You knit them from where the shoulders are. You pick up these stitches here, and then I'll seam this together down the side and then pick up the stitches for the arms. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. So far, it's been so much fun. Let me show you the back. It looks so cool. So cool. The first dagger, I did make a mistake. I accidentally forgot to switch to a smaller needle size when I was doing the ribbing, which it looks fine, but it is going to be different than the other side and the back panel. So I'm going to have to rip out this whole section here and redo it. It's fine. At least there's no color work in that section, so we're chilling. It's okay. But home was really nice. It was nice to see everybody and meet my 2 nephews, which is so exciting. So we are cruising along. I'm very happy with how it's coming together. I think these look so cool. This is crazy. This is like the craziest thing. It is really interesting to be in the group chat with all the other test knitters because some of them are way ahead of me. They are already finishing arms and that sort of thing. And I feel like I work on this like crazy, but I think they can work on it during the day, like at work or whatever. I don't know. But it is interesting. They're kind of catching maybe a couple mistakes, or they have opinions on how things should be done, which I don't have much of an opinion on the like proper construction or maybe a better way or how I would do it on like decreases, increases, that sort of thing. I'm pretty simple. I've only been knitting for like 5 months, so I don't have any sort of say in any of that. So it's really interesting to see other people have opinions on that sort of thing. but I'm really happy with the shape of it so far. Pretty sick. I do think that I am knitting way too tight, and I'm trying not to, but now that I'm already this far, I don't want to make it inconsistent. So it's meant to be oversized, thankfully, and I'm knitting a large. So I think it's going to come out to be a normal size. And I didn't do a gauge swatch because I was lazy. I was also just so excited to get going. It would probably have been a good idea to do the gauge swatch because I think it's a little too tight. I don't know. I think it will relax with blocking too, though. Um, I'm not too worried about it. It's going to be okay. It has been a minute since I've updated you on the state of my tattoo cardigan, so let's catch up. I fully seamed up the back panel with the front panel, so we have a complete kind of vest situation. It's looking so good. I'm so stoked on this. So have that fully done, and then I have one side of the button band completely done with the buttonholes in it and everything. This is the first time I've ever done a button band like this, and I'm going to be so honest with you. I had a really bad time at the start of it. I was questioning my life, but we persevered and we learned something new. And then I actually really enjoyed it. It was actually kind of fun. After I figured out what was going on, the video that was linked, I watched that a couple times, and then it finally clicked. And once you get the pattern kind of down, it flies by. It's so quick. It's so much fun. Because then you only have like a few stitches on your needles at a time, and so you just want to keep working on it. So, not that bad. I did start the other side, and we're this far right now. So, I think this is going to cruise. I mean, I literally just started this maybe 30 minutes ago. So, we're chilling. Since it's been a long time since I've updated you, let's try this on. I'm still connected to the umbilical cord, so here we are. Let's figure this out here. Let me lower you a little bit. I think this is better. So I have the one button band done on this side, and then I'm currently working this one. Clearly. But it fits really well. And, dude, are you seeing what I'm seeing? How sick is this? Dog, what? This is crazy. This is so cool. I'm very happy about it. And it's such a satisfying feeling when you're struggling with something and then you figure it out. I love it. This thing is cool, and I think it's going to fit so well. I've had a long run of things being just a little bit too tight. So, this is perfect. Very excited. Isn't this cool? Dude. I could not be more happy with how this is coming along.
He'll be singing when you're 6 feet deep in a cold hard ground. Take a shot full of dirt, lay it all on them.
It's been about 20 years since I've updated you, and I'm not sure the last time that I did update you. So I'm going to start with the button band. It was not as scary as I thought it was going to be. YouTube is a wonderful resource, but we have buttonholes, which is really exciting and really wasn't that bad. I have my folded over collar, which I think turned out very nice. I'm really happy with it, and I've never done the 2x1 rib before, and I'm really liking the way that it looks. So I'll probably do that in the future too. I think it looks really nice. But the biggest update is that I have almost an entire sleeve done. That is crazy, dude. I'm doing 1997 because that is the year that I was born, and then I'll do 97 on the other side for other reasons, and I'm really happy with how this is looking. Like, dude, this is so cool. I brought this on my trip. I went and stayed at a fire lookout. So I brought that then, and then I brought it on my trip down to Gillette, Wyoming. There's Dusty Vaquero Days, which is a country music festival. And I befriended these old guys with my knitting, and you need to hear the story about it. It's in my podcast number 2, I think it is. It is the sweetest thing, and I'm so happy. Like, it is so sweet. You need to hear the story. But I'm really happy with how this is coming along.
Sing me a song I can remember on a rainy day in September. I wanna feel your sunlight streaming in my life on my darker days. Play me a chord that rings forever, so I can hear you through the thunder. Feel it in my chest when I'm not my best. Can you find a way to somehow be with me right now when all these overwhelming sounds are like voices shouting so loud, reminding me that you're not there in all of the fears. I just wanna hear your love songs in the air.
It is all finished. This was such an awesome pattern to work on. Pretty straightforward. I'd never done a double knitted button band before. I'd never sewn on buttons, and the YouTube tutorials that were linked were awesome and definitely helped. I really love this yarn. I've never used Cascade 220 before, and super good. I didn't do any alterations to the pattern. It is pretty much the way it was written, which is thankfully worked out. I know some people, some of the little speedier knitters, the sleeves were a little wonky, but by the time I got to it, it was perfect. And usually I have to knit like multiple rows extra to make the sleeves long. I think it's because my shoulders are broader, it might affect it, but it's oversized and it fits so well. I love I knit the size large. I'm probably a medium, but I wear large tops because I don't like things being tight. I like it being oversized. So I think this is the literally the perfect length in every way. Um, I'm really happy with how the buttons turned out and really proud that I figured it out. Overall, like, really enjoyed this entire process. I think the communication was super clear, and this is like one of the coolest things I've ever made. You know, blocking certainly helped it lay a little bit flatter, and I mean, I'm gonna have this for the rest of my life, so I'm really happy with it. I did like kind of a little experiment, so I did. Normally, I would catch my floats like normally I would catch my floats alternating, and you can kind of see that because I didn't know if you're supposed to kind of like keep doing it um, the same kind of spot. Whereas this one I did the same spot and it's way less noticeable. I guess I should do the 7. So I caught it every like 5, and it it lays a lot nicer. You don't see the little white poking through as much. So I think I'll just keep doing that instead of kind of alternating the number that I'm catching the floats. Um, so that was kind of fun to experiment with, but highly recommend. I think by the time that this goes up, it should be live. Um, and you absolutely should make it. Hopefully you enjoyed watching the process. Thank you for watching. Like it if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Heck yeah. Why do you keep stopping, dog? And I could. Oh,